Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Talk about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
This is Hidden Gems Radio with Jkyl and Hyde.
Impact presents Jkyl and Hyde.
Welcome back to another episode of Hidden Gems Radio. I'm your host, Jkyl and Hyde, and I have a really great episode for you guys this month. It's been so fun and a bit of a challenge for me to explore doing these monthly mixes, but it's really let me go outside of my comfort zone, try some things I wouldn't normally do in a live setting, and just expand my horizons in that regard. I'm so excited to have you guys along for the ride, and it's been so well received so far. It's awesome how many of you are excited for these episodes. On that note, this month's Jkyl and Hyde mix is a little bit more on the vibey side. Definitely features some heavy cuts, but just a bunch of stuff I've really been digging lately and a few unreleased from myself. I have a really great guest today, and I'm excited for the interview in a little bit, plus his insane mix. Stay tuned. Talk to you guys in a bit.
You're listening to Hidden Gems Radio.
You want me to come over, I got an excuse. Might be holding your hand, but I'm holding it loose. Go to talk, then we choke, it's like our necks in the noose. Avoid the obvious, we should be facing the truth. Start to think it could be fizzling now. Kinda shocked because I never really had any doubts. Look into your eyes, imagine life without you. Up kicks. Kicks. Up kicks. Up kicks.
myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room, I miss you all the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything. I want your things in my room, I miss you all the time. I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room, I miss you all the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything. I want your things in my room, I miss you all the time. I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room, I miss you all the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything. I want your things in my room, I miss you all the time. I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room, I miss you all the time. You make it look.
Jkyl and Hyde in the mix on internet.
What power is this? Say what? Yeah.
like a fucking sliding down. Tossing, turning, something's burning. Lightning's bloody facing down. Get what you think? Lightning's blurry facing down. Get what you think? Lightning's blurry facing down. Get what you think? Lightning's blurry facing down. Get what you think? Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep and now we're still down. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep and now we're still down. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep and now we're still down.
Yo, yo, yo. Easy with the biscuit. Wouldn't risk it. Tech man for outcast. Man, I'm a misfit. One sip of this cognac. Light up a big split. Beat off the war drums. Kick doors off hinges. Said they wanna know about levels. How high could it be? Said they wanna know what it's like. Said they wanna fly with me. Really on the left. Really on the right. Really up top. So we take flight. Really on the left. Really on the right. Really up top. So we take flight. Really on the left. Really on the right. Really up top. So we take flight. Really on the left. Really on the right. Really up top. Really up top. Top, top, top. Really up top, yeah. So we take flight. Really up top, 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 top. Portion for one, we're launching at one. We storm them at once, let's their coordinates up. Yeah, this portion's just right. We're launching tonight, get ready up top. Tonight we take flight, like I got it unlocked from a generous height. The bird's eye view is exclusive and elusive. We got the eagle on site, yeah. Take flight, got it unlocked from a generous height. The bird's eye view is exclusive and elusive. Eagle on site.
Tonight we take flight. Tonight we take flight.
Shanice,
yeah?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yapa, 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 yapa. Yapa, 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 yapa. Shut it, please. Yapa, 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 yapa. Shut it, please. Yapa, 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 yapa. Thank you, Shanice. Yapa, 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 yapa. Shut it, please. Yapa, 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 yapa. Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Shut it, please.
to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, takers. 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 Wait for them to ask you who you. Please don't make it. You don't know the half of you. All my friends are heathens, takers. Please don't make it. Just look outside. Take a step back and just look outside. Your trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Take a step back and just look outside. Your trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Take a step back and just look outside. Your trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Take a step back and just look outside. Your trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Take a step back and just look outside. Your trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Take a step back and just look outside. Your trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Take a step back and just look outside. Your trouble, I can see it in your eyes.
This is Hidden Gems Radio with Jkyl Hyde.
That presents Jkyl Hyde.
Welcome back. My next guest is someone who I am extremely excited to have on today. We've been friends for quite a few years now, and we've worked on some music throughout the years as well. I am so excited to welcome Jordan Jiqui onto the show. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm good, dude. Thanks for having me. I'm stoked to get to chat and really stoked to be here.
Stoked to have you on today. First and foremost, we'll jump into it. For anyone who might not be familiar, if they've been living under a rock, what is the Jiqui project? How would you describe the Jiqui project today? And has that changed from when you first started some years ago?
Yeah, dude. I feel like even if you go dig deep into the archives of Jiqui, I feel like you'll always have a good variety of stuff. There's even some old stuff. If you dig deep enough on YouTube, you can find stuff from 2012 on there, the first shit I ever made, and it's gone awful. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely evolved a lot since the start. And just to, I've said this before on other interviews, but I know a lot of people ask where did Jiqui come from? It's literally just the actual definition, it's wood from a Cuban tree or something. But when me and my friend were when me and my friend were 16 and he showed me electronic music, I was like, oh, what should I call it? And he just said Jiqui, and then it stuck. That's no meaning. It really doesn't have, I guess it does have a meaning, but it doesn't have an actual meaning. Like a lot of other projects you see, it's just kind of a random word and then it's stuck.
I love that, honestly, man. I think it's really fitting for you personally, and I really think it's cool when a name can be made up almost out of existence like that, and over time derive its own meaning. Like, I really think that now the word is more or less paired and synonymous with your project and your sound, which is so cool.
For sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I guess it just kind of stuck. I don't know if I totally agree with everything you said. I was going to change it at one point because I took a little bit of a break from music, from 2016 to 2019 or something, but it just kind of stuck, and then we kept it, and now it's here.
You are.
Yeah, and I'm liking it a little bit more. But yeah, I guess in terms of where the project is at now, definitely trying to venture out a little bit and make more variety of music and just making stuff that makes me happy. And last year was a weird one for sure, just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do sonically and whatnot, but I feel like it's getting to a place where I'm happy with, for sure, if that makes any sense at all.
If someone wasn't familiar and you had one song to show someone who was a new listener, and kind of break down and understand your sound and style, what track would you show them? Just curious.
Man, it's such a good question.
I guess it could be unreleased as well, because I personally feel that way too.
Yeah, I have some unreleased stuff that I really feel is a good embodiment of the Jiqui style and sound, but I definitely would have to either say probably one of my newer releases, Chomper. That's a personal favorite of mine. Or if I was gonna pick a collab, I would say my collab with Victim, probably. Also shout out Victim, but those two songs are two songs that I because I feel as an artist, maybe you feel the same way, when you release a song, it loses a lot of its I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, sentimental value, I guess. Not that I don't like the song after it's released, it's just you've heard it so many times, then it finally gets released, and then you're just yeah, I'm kind of over this. But
it's a
there's
very
some songs
weird
that stand the test of time.
Yeah, totally. It's a weird thing, especially as being the person who, like you said, has listened to it thousands of times.
Yeah.
It can almost feel a bit exhausted once it does hit that final public standpoint, but it's crazy because to some fans, it's the first time they're hearing the track. But that has definitely messed with me, and I feel as well influenced my own tastes on what I like of mine and not. And sometimes it changes by the week. I'm liking a different style more than others.
Totally.
With that change and kind of transition in your direction, have you noticed any challenges when it comes to performing live? And have you changed up the type of music you're playing out at all?
Definitely a little bit, but I try to do a good mix of everything in recent sets, I guess. And it's been a lot more fun, playing more of a variety of music that rather than just playing an entire dubstep set or an entire rhythm set, which don't get me wrong, I still absolutely love doing that. And it's just really fun to switch things up. That's what I realized, just in general, it's switching things up is just a lot more sustainable mentally, for sure, and more fun.
It's very fascinating to me too, because I have always viewed your project and listened to your music and thought that it was very forward thinking and pushing the boundaries of maybe what a typical genre you would be classified into would be, whether that be dubstep, rhythm, trap, whatever it is. And I've always felt that there's a swag or style that is present throughout all the things you touch, dependent or not dependent on what genre or style it is. And I think seeing that transition through a live set is a cool thing. Like you said, switching things up is
Thank you.
Awesome. And it's something that it's cool to see the different ways throughout the years that you have done that, because I feel as if that's been a consistent, even with the sound evolving and changing, it's always been pushing boundaries.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just think I've gone through a lot of like up and down. I guess like one of my flaws is I'm just super hard on myself, as are a lot of people who do this. But I do feel like I've really tried to not be so hard on myself, especially over the last like year or something I've really worked on. And I feel like it's a work in progress, but it helps a lot with like the confidence in the music that you're making and just being more confident in yourself and as a producer and whatnot.
I think that internal type of work and not being so hard on yourself can definitely lead to more freeing creative feelings and allowing you to just really explore creatively. To bounce off that, are there any artists today, we'll say name 2 or 3, who you feel are influencing your music at the moment or inspire what you're doing creatively?
Yeah, I could definitely list a few. I'd have to say for sure these guys local, they're a trio from the UK. They're so cracked and just randomly discovered. Well, actually they got the UKF premiere on one of the songs off their last EP, and that's how I found their music. And then I did a deep dive and I was like, holy shit, these guys are insane. They're super underrated. And if you haven't heard of them, I'd definitely recommend checking their music out. But yeah, they're super talented. We just made a collab too, and I'm super stoked for that one. Victim, also, that dude's always inspired me since I first found his SoundCloud, and now he's just absolutely killing it in like every single possible way that you can be killing it. It's great to see like somebody pop off like that. But yeah, he's always inspiring me with like his branding and music and everything. I think that one will stay a constant influence as time goes on.
I mean, those are some absolutely cracked producers, and it checks out that inspires also yourself, a fellow cracked producer. Check those artists out if you are unfamiliar. Love that you're drawing inspiration from fellow artists, especially even ones you're collaborating with. I think that's a really dope area to find inspiration, is through your peers, and sometimes can really just expand your creativity and what you were capable of. I want to kind of piggyback off of that. I know you recently moved in with some other producers. Have you found that has made any impact on your creativity and your production process? And if so, how?
Yeah, dude, it's made a crazy difference, to be honest. I mean, both Kyle and Lane are great dudes and really good friends of mine. And like, I think we all do a good job of like pushing each other and helping each other and whatnot. And I think like, it's just nice to be able to have other people around who are doing the same thing as you, and you know, just bouncing ideas off each other and whatnot. It's been a really good just change in general. But yeah, they're both awesome dudes, and they've been super good friends to me. And
love to see the shenanigans that y'all are up to every now and again. And the basketball stories have been killing me.
I know, dude. We've been grinding. I'm gonna get there one day, but yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the shared inspiration, and I'm excited to see what else will come from that, even if it's just good music being written by all of you guys, which is a huge win in itself.
Yeah, dude.
Are there any acts at the moment, aside from the people you mentioned as kind of inspiration, but acts that you are excited about in the bass scene or up-and-comers that you feel like deserve a little bit more love?
I mean, there's so many cracked producers out there that are just killing it. I mean, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Ophion. He's been crushing it lately.
Oh yeah.
He's also a really good friend of mine, but he has a crazy work ethic, and he's been improving at an alarming rate, and it's great to see. Onara is also killing it. Love Onara's music, just really good rhythm. I mean, Onara's been popping off a lot lately, and it's super well deserved. It's so hard to think of people to name because I have so many friends who are killing it right now. There's a lot to be excited about, I feel like.
Yeah, bass music is in such a good spot, in my opinion, right now. And yeah, I have just felt so excited seeing all of these young producers really like pushing boundaries and all the different lanes that have been kind of opening up with certain genres expanding into new styles or fusions has been like something that I think is at an all-time peak right now, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, dude, same.
Few questions for you that are a little outside of the music realm. I guess one, and we'll leave it a little bit more in your court. What is something that a fan generally would not know about you?
Probably that I used to be a magician.
Oh, let's fucking go. That's a great answer.
Dude, when I was younger, I used to like perform at the farmer's market. I would like set up a little table, have a little hat out and put college fund on it, and I would just show people like card tricks when I was like, I don't know, I had to have been like 7 or 8. Like when I was younger, that was like my career goal, was being a magician. And then I grew up more and I like still did it, but I started to fall in love with other things. And if you're a good friend of mine, you've probably seen me do it before. Like I'll bust it out sometimes at parties or whatever.
Okay, so you still have the chops.
I still have it, but it's one of those things, like, to be really competent, you have to be practicing a lot.
Totally. That's awesome. I honestly wouldn't have known.
Yeah, my idol used to be Chris Angel.
Oh yeah, I went through a Chris Angel phase myself as well. I feel like
yeah, he was my goat.
He shook the mid 2000s.
I know. I feel like the show didn't age very well, but at the same time it did.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a memento of that period of time. It's wild.
I know. Yeah.
Great answer.
Yeah, dude.
This one is a little more music focused, but outside of bass. If you had to play a non-bass music DJ set, what type of tunes do you think you would be spinning?
That is a good question. I would probably play like a lot of older rock and metal. Like if we're taking out bass music completely or electronic music.
Hell yeah.
I could spin a set of old rock and metal. That would be fun.
That would be pretty hard.
It would be very hard.
It's crazy. Yeah, I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Great answer as well. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time today, man. I appreciate you giving the fans a little bit of an insight into the Jiqui world. Very excited to check out this guest mix. Last but not least, what should Jiqui fans be looking out for in the near future? Or even non-Jiqui, soon-to-be Jiqui fans be looking out for in the near future? Where can they find you, and what do you have coming up?
I have a lot of music on the way. A very healthy and plentiful amount of music. More basketball videos. We're improving every day. But yeah, just a lot of new music, pretty much. I've got some shows coming up as well that are not announced yet this summer, so I'll be around.
Great to hear it. Again, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time. Very excited for this mix.
Dude, yeah, thanks again for having me.
Jordan, Jiqui, thank you. I appreciate you, and we'll talk soon. Peace out, bro.
Peace, dude.
You're listening to Hidden Gems Radio.
Like every great artist, I want to create an indisputable masterpiece once in my lifetime.
Yeah.
off your head, kid. Northern done, stop moving wretched. Get me? Very cool, very calm, very collected. What? Yo, cool, calm, collected. Quick, you got the new one selected. Big bass line, come check off your bed, kid. Northern done, start moving wretched. What? Alright, can't chat to me like I'm somewhat bothered. Jump on a mic, get it sounding squadded. Seem like a time turn torrid. What? Yo, cool, calm, collected. Quick, you got the new one selected. Big bass line, come check off your bed, kid. Northern done, start moving wretched. What? Alright, can't chat to me like I'm somewhat bothered. Jump on a mic, get it sounding squadded. Seem like a time turn torrid. Yeah, cool, calm, chillin'. Quick one shit of the hardest rhythm. Easy now, my mate, calm, I'm kidding. Always had to be sharp, get fitting. My guy's playing a part he isn't. He don't buy, I ain't barking with him. Only time my guy's swinging the shanks on a Sunday Ross and he's carving chicken. What? Listen, I'm not bad, no arms, I'm chilling. I'm all good when I walk in the dance like as our kid, now I'm hardly singing. Not playing girls and you're confident. Every year new one, targets to them. Jump on a mic or dictate shells. Which one you want? Got bars or rhythms?
Drop top.
damage, so bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage. 1, 2, 3 to the 3, 2, 1. So hot with the tongue, I can melt down the sun. Bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so it's so bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so it's so bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage. 3 to 3, 2, 1. So all I do is. So I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so it's so bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage. 3 to 3, 2, 1. So bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so it's so bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so I'm a bad man. Man's the damage and damage, so it's so bad man.
The bass, the drums, the bass. One more time, Mr. DJ. The bass, the drums, the bass. One more time, Mr. DJ. The bass, the drums, the bass. One more time, Mr. DJ. Bass, the drums, the bass. One more time, Mr. DJ.
To keep it high.
basically just a bunch of brand new music from me, some IDs from the homies, and just a bunch of music I like right now. Shout out Jkyl Hyde for having me on. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. Peace.
That's a wrap on another episode of Hidden Gems Radio. Huge thank you to Jiqui for coming on this month. I absolutely love what he's doing. Make sure you check him out. I'm so excited for the future of this show and cannot thank you guys enough for all the support so far. It really makes 16-year-old me so happy inside that I get to do this, and it has been a career-long dream of mine. so excited for what's to come. I got a ton of new music on the way, been writing some of my favorite things I've ever made, and I cannot wait to share with you guys. Till next time, my name's Jkyl Hyde, and this was Hidden Gems Radio. Peace.
This is Hidden Gems Radio with Jkyl Hyde.
Impact.